Welcome back to another Team Solemn Circus live duel. Today on the left side we have Tearlaments Ishizu, on the right side as well as Tearlaments Ishizu on the right. So this is going to be a mirror match. I did get my wisdom teeth removed, so I'm just recovering from that. That's why my mouth may seem a little bit weird. They're setting up the timer for 45 minutes. As you guys can see here, most of you guys are not subscribed, so if you don't mind smashing that like button and subscribing. I try not to feature as much Tear Ishizu as I can. I try to get other people to be covered. There should be a lot of Tri Brigade this week as well, something like that. You know, it is our 1 year anniversary. I see some high roll, deciding who's going to go first. And yeah, let's just dive in. So just need to plan it off the top here. You know, being able to get out whatever piece he needs. It looks like he's looking at the Merly. You know, being able to search any of the tier monsters. Not going for the Merly, going for the Halfness here. They're going to pay 1,000 for instant fusion. You know, being able to open instant fusion is always great. Getting out that Kalos, pretty much instantly free. And we're going to see Sharon effect activate here. Pitching the Halfness to summon itself out. Then I see a mill 3. And I thought another Sharon they hit. Another Halfness. So you see a Sharon and a Halfness being hit. Gonna activate both of them, it looks like. Or perhaps just the... Yeah, so using both. Going for the Garua as well as most likely a Rukalos. Then you're able to normal summon the Diviner. And sending most likely one of the... Sending a Herald. Interesting. Trying to make it a 4. You know, possibly going into the Baguska here. You know, Rukalos Baguska is really good. Interesting that we didn't see him, you know, go into the Elf and then draw a card with off Garua, as well as thinking to be able to, you know, do that. But here we're going to see a Super Poly being activated, getting rid of a Fenrir, and going to try to fuse away the Rukalos and the Abyss Dweller. I'm going with the Rukalos and the Garula for the Dragostapelia. And we're going to see Garua here being activated, as well as the Rukalos drawing a card and then sending itself back. We're going to see a Scream being activated here. We're going to normal summon the Merly. Activate the effect to mill 6. We see some hand traps in the build over there. Turn activate the effect, and then Rukalos is going to be chained here. And here they have to think, I believe. Dragostapelia is going to negate, and then he's going to chain the Abyss Dweller here. Then we're going to see Keldo being chained as well, shuffling back those tiers. And they're pretty much on lockdown. We could We're going to see Circus attack into the Abyss Dweller. And are we going to see an elf play or not? You know, they do have Merle on the field. So they will be able to activate the screen. They're going to link off into the elf here. And it looks like they're simply just going to pass on that. We see another planet being activated on the other side. Being able to search for the Rhino Heart. Now, with the Rhino sending the Merle effect is going to be able to activate. We all know what this does. And we're just going to scoop it up there, you know, realizing that they have too much as is. Yeah, early is a going first. I think it's interesting to see that hand traps in the Ishizu tier build there. I think that, like, we saw a Veiler there. I don't think it's really really good enough. I feel like you need, like, the best cards to fight in this format, not just, like, good ones. But, you know, they are going to get to choose if they're going to go first or second, and going first is huge in this matchup if your opponent does not have a halfness in their hand to start playing, or, you know, a Herald that was hit to 1. Which, I don't know, I think that the deck is still very good with the Herald at 1, but we're going to see a planet off the top here. These guys open planet way more than I do. We're going to see them search for a, I think that's a Shine, yeah. Shine's a crazy card. Sending the Merle, and then we're going to mill 3. Then we're going to be able to activate the Merle effect here, as well as the Solik, I believe. Going for the Rhino Heart, and then going to be fusing that Merle. 2 Merles for a Kikolos, most likely. They're going to see Kikolos's effect. They're going to chain the halfness there. We do see a Kelbeck, a Herald, and a Kildo. We're going to see a Rhino Heart being special summoned off the effect of the Kiklos, milling 5. And we see 2 halfnesses being hit there. And then Rhino Heart's going to be able to send that last Shiren. And we're going to activate both of the effects. And they're going to, or they're not just halfness, it looks like, from the dice there. And it looks like they're going to chain the Keldo to shuffle back all 3. Very, very good. Or it looks like all 3 names are being used because now the dice are no longer there. You know, you used all the effects. You don't gotta keep track no more. They are both level 4s, so they could go the good old Dweller. So it look like we're going to be seeing here. Setting 3 cards and passing with a Galaxy Cyclone in hand. They're in the standby phase. They're going to activate the effect of Abyss Dweller. And that does not activate off of Dweller. It's not for effect, it's for cost. Looks like they're just explaining that there. We're seeing normal summon of a Merly and activating the effect. Milling 2 Sharns and a Rhino Heart. And here you see Super Poly being activated, getting rid of that Cosmic. Using both their monsters to summon out a Kit. Kit effect can activate here. Getting a Havness? I mean, it makes sense if they can play anymore. We do see an Instant Fusion in the hand. You know, having Instant Fusion 2 games in a row is very, very good. Having Instant Fusion 1 game is really good. We're going to see Triple Tag Talents here. It looks like they're going to activate the effect to take. We're going to chain the Crime. Sending from hand, then, you know, Kit's going to be able to, not Kit. Halfness is going to be able to activate here. Shuffling back itself and the Kit Close. To go for most likely either a Drake's Play or a Ruth Close. Going for the Ruthless here. Can activate the Instant Fusion, and are they going to choose to Ruthless negate that? They are. And they're going to send the Kick Close. That would make them mill 5, yep. Then activate the effect here. They're going to hit a Fenrir, a Rhoda, a Merly, and a Planet, as well as a Rhino Heart. And I believe they can activate the Merly effect. It is not activated this turn. Going for Kaleido Heart. It's not going to have anything to spin, but it's still a good body. Here they're making sure that it was the Aquas. You know, some people try to do 2 Rhino Hearts. You know, definitely worth trying to catch, you know, make sure. So we have a Gito and Medora in the hand. I'm just going to scoop it up, you know, going to game 3. Sometimes it just be like that, right? You know, we're definitely in a going first format. If you're not going first, you're definitely at a disadvantage. And we do see that there's 24 minutes left on the timer. We do know that the player on the left side has the advantage here. If I have to lay any bets, I'm going to say they're going to win this duel simply due to the fact that they went first. So they're going to go first in game 3, which is very, very huge. Some shuffling up, some good old shuffles. Is there more trap cards I could slide in there? Is that what I'm seeing? Looks like they're playing like 2 crimes. Setting out a lot of cards for the mirror match seems kind of potentially, it is for just going first. Compared to going second, maybe they would have a lot of cards going second compared to going first, because it is a very, very hard to compete going first. I definitely think you would keep in the Super Polys. I mean, I think Super Poly is probably better going second in the tier mirror, but I'm not too sure. I'm no tier specialist. You see a Sharon, Instant Fusion again, it's Instant Fusion, and a light Skullmark Ladybug. A little older tech here, looks like they're trying out compared to the Scattershot. Maybe a level 4 for the, I don't think, for Dweller potentially. See Planet, getting out that halfness here. Gonna activate the Instant Fusion right off the top. Must be nice open Instant Fusion 3 games in a row. You see Callous Effect, and they're gonna get Veilered there. Could you imagine if Skullmark Ladybug was a tuner? You can see Rhinoheart being normal summon, sending a Merly here, activating the Merly effect. We're going to see them go for another Kalos. Or maybe not. Going for a Rukalos here. They're going to activate the effect of Sharon to send the Ladybug in mill 3. We see a Medora being hit as well as a Herald. We're going to activate the Ladybug to gain the 1,000 life points here. 18 minutes left. Overlay into Abyss Dweller. And get Super Poly, it looks like. This is Super Poly Turbo. Sometimes you just have to end what you got to end on. I remember when I was playing against Thomas, I ended on that exact board and I got Super Poly'd. It felt bad. But it does not look like we have Super Poly in the hand here. There's 17 minutes left on the clock. Lots of time compared to what it could have been. Having a Medora, we're going to go battle phase, end of battle phase. Going to activate evenly match. We're going to chain the Abyss Dweller here. And keep the Rukalos on the field. They're going to activate the Scream. They are under the Abyss Dweller though. And they're going to read the Medora. I'm going to set one card. Oh no, and pass. When they're in a normal summon the Merly, activating the effect here, hitting Kelbeck, Halfness, and a planet. Halfness effect is going to activate, putting back Sharon, Rhino Heart, and itself to go for the Rhino. Spin back. And that should be game, to be honest. Doesn't deal that much damage, you know, it's 3,000. I think it's like six or 7,000, so not just game, but it definitely looks like the game is sealed. We're now some of the Rhino Heart. Activate the effect and then chaining the Scream here. So milling 3 and then milling 1 of her choice. Setting the Sharon. But you know, if you don't build your chain links correctly, Rucolos can just negate. So we do see them having a trap, so they're going to be able to chain block. So Rucolos cannot directly respond to the Sharon. Being able to add that halfness. You know, Rucolos and the Rhino Heart is pretty cool because you can actually just send the Rhino Heart, or the Kaleido Heart, my bad, and then being able to activate its effect to come back is really good. It looks like they're thinking. Gonna fuse all 3 into the Rhino Heart and attempt to spin back the Rucolos. They're gonna chain the halfness and hit a Herald as well as a Merly. Merly effect's gonna be able to activate here. And you know, it's just getting it spun back because of the kick, the big one, the Rhino Kaleido or Kaleido Heart, whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to see a Sharon being activated, you know, activating the effect, and we're going to see Medora pretty much seal the game here, being able to shuffle back that Sharon. I know it was an evenly matched in another card. I see a Gorilla being made. And I don't believe there's any cards left, so they're going to have a attack into that Merly. 10 minutes on the clock. And it's going to just be a simple conceding. We see that, you know, going into game 3, the player going first end up winning, even through all the hand traps. You know, I don't think they actually saw any of the Ishizu stuff, unfortunately. I don't know if maybe they didn't get time to grab it yet. I'm not too sure. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.